All right. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, guys, listen, man. Shakur Stevenson whooped this boy's ass. Folks, that's just what it is. Okay, I got to come out and I've got to start out and I just got to say that. This was a boxing lesson 101. Okay, class was in session. Shakur is a teacher and he was schooling Christopher Diaz. Here are my thoughts. Shakur Stevenson controlled the pace of this fight. He was the ring general in the fight. Diaz, to me, he was just a punching bag that kept coming forward. They kept hyping up Diaz. They kept saying that, Diaz was, he was going to, be this toughest challenge. It's a tough fight. I don't know if, the management team of Shakur Stevenson, did him justice by putting him in there. They was doing all this stuff to try to hype this guy up, Diaz. And I'm like, where? Shakur going to eat this boy alive, man. I done seen Diaz fight. And I knew that Diaz had nothing for Shakur Stevenson. And I would talk about some of the rounds because the rounds to me were identical. Shakur Stevenson kept this dude at the end of his jab. He kept him at the end of the jab. And then he continued to set Diaz up with the straight left hand. Diaz, he had no recourse of action for that straight left hand. He didn't know what to do. He had no idea. Shakur was jabbing his ass to death. I mean, jabbing him all up in the face. And Diaz kept saying, come on. Hit me harder. I'm like, come on, man. Dang on well Shakur was getting in it. PG-13 channel. He was getting in that behind, okay? Shakur was getting in that behind, and you know how people be talking about, come on, give me more. But what that means is that, he hurt me. Shakur stunned this guy several times in the bout, man. This fight was nowhere near even close, man. It was a complete mismatch. I don't even know, man. I don't even know what they were thinking by making this fight. They were trying to make it seem like, and I felt like the top ranked Tim Bradley, and I just think they were doing too much of trying to make it seem like that Shakur was taking on this tough challenger, this real tough guy who's going to give him problems, and Shakur is going to, be, a legend killer by beating this guy. I kind of got that I kind of got that from the broadcast commentary. So I cut off the commentary. Tim Bradley, he sucks. I don't like Tim Bradley as a commentator. He sucks. Okay? I had to cut that mess off, man, so I can really just watch the fight. And it was a boxing masterclass. Don't listen to these announcers, okay? Shakur Stevenson, man, controlled this fight from round 1 all the way to round 10, okay? The Diaz landed like one good shot. Shakur ate it, laughed at him, and kept going. Shakur Stevenson also did a great job, man, of attacking the body. And I knew that when Diaz started dropping his hands, you knew them body shots was hurt, man. He was trying to play it off like it didn't hurt. I tell you what, Diaz got a hell of a poker face. But unfortunately, he got a hell of a poker face, but Shakur Stevenson, I think he the master player. And he pretty much won this fight, man. Shakur dominated the fight. I mean, put on a boxing masterclass, man. I mean, was even circling away from the power hand of Diaz. I mean, Shakur Stevenson made very few mistakes in this fight. Very few. A couple of times, Shakur Stevenson started showboating. But, man, the fight really, it was one-sided. It was completely one-sided. I thought Diaz was going to try to go in and really try to just, make it an ugly fight, but he didn't try to do that. Shakur shut him down, man. Diaz got to the point where he didn't want to throw no more punches. He was getting hit so much, man. Diaz got hit about 200 damn times, man. That's a lot of time. If you get hit 200 times in a fight, that's an ass whooping. Like, I don't even think Diaz, I don't think he landed 100 punches. I think Diaz landed, 80 punches? 200 to 80. Guys, that's an ass whooping. Okay, that's just what that was. Diaz had no chance. Diaz should have never been in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. I mean, I respect Diaz for jumping in there, and you kind of have to respect the story. But look, man, Shakur Stevenson is the real deal. Okay? I think he's ready, man. He's ready for that elite level competition. He's ready. He's completely ready for that caliber of competition. I think he's ready for you, Gary Russell Jr., And he called out Josh Warrington, which, okay, that'll be a good fight. But I still think Shakur actually wins those fights. Okay? You guys tell me what you think, man. Me, this was a 10-round ass whooping. Completely. 10 rounds of just brutal boxing and just this man going in and just beating, just destroying this guy. All right, I'm done.